This person is talking about a Wall Street-backed firm bought 264 Las Vegas Valley homes in just one day. A Wall Street firm, let me repeat that, bought 264 Las Vegas homes in one day. And a study shows that these sorts of companies, Wall Street firms, could own close to 40% of all U.S. houses by 2030. Wall Street homes could own, well, and then I'll bring you the study, which says that exact thing. Big money institutions could control a stunning 40% of U.S. rental homes by 2030, analysts say. This is a study from 2022 report from MetLife Investment Management. 4 in 10 single-family rental homes could be owned and controlled by Wall Street within just 7 years. 40% of single-family rental homes owned by Wall Street. And we wonder why people have a tough time owning a home in this country. And we wonder why people are struggling. It's, I believe, 61% of Americans cannot afford a home. Maybe even higher than that now. But nearly 2/3 of Americans cannot afford a home in this country. That means a lot are renting, and a lot, as they're renting, many times their actual landlord is a Wall Street firm worth billions, if not trillions of dollars. The largest one is Blackstone, which is largely their largest shareholder is BlackRock. I brought to you a lot of information about BlackRock. But this is yet again, and this actually fits with the NYPD story, even though most people will not dig this deep on these stories. They might bring you these stories, but they're not going to dig this deep in terms of the lower levels of reality. I like to talk about the multiple levels of reality. The first level of reality is what they're telling us right here in this article, is 40% of these homes may be owned by Wall Street firms in a few years. But you get down a couple of levels into this reality, and this is the gravity of capitalism. This is the gravity of profit over all else. It's the gravity of a market economic system in which the health and the security and comfort of your average citizen is not what matters at all, is never actually factored into the system in any way. In any way. All that is factored into the system is wealth and sometimes power, but really wealth is profit-making ability. So as the wheel, you know, with the black hole, I call it the gravity of capitalism, right? You know, with a black hole, you have all these outside things, planets, stars, everything, dust, and it slowly spins closer and closer to the black hole and then gets sucked in and disappears forever, essentially, to sum it up, to be way too reductive. But it can take a long time, right? For the ones that are really kind of outside of the, farther outer reaches, it can take a long time to suck all that shit in there. Well, that's the gravity of capitalism. Some of it happens in a few years. Some of it happens in 20, 30, maybe even 50 years. As the capitalism as a whole is the black hole in the center. It is the densest, strongest gravity the world knows. And we circle on the outside, and each different thing, whether it be housing or healthcare or elder care or school lunches or schooling or public spaces or, the health of the environment. It's all swirling on those outer reaches, but it's slowly getting sucked deeper and deeper into the black hole, until it gets to a point that sometimes it's destroyed completely. In the case of like a forest, eventually chopped down completely, so complete destruction. Other times it gets just completely bought out by one firm or a few firms. You have a few Wall Street firms owning 40% of these single-family rental homes, and then eventually maybe 100%. But that is the gravity of capitalism, and it goes there. And you can put little regulations in to slow it down, Maybe one area in the country says, Wall Street firms cannot own that many homes. They're only allowed to own a few. And they may say that. But as they keep spinning around, slowly the regulations get cut away. Slowly it goes back to all being owned by a few select people. And those regulations in the long term don't amount to much.